Hello, welcome to the Underground Insane Conversions Method. My name is Andy Okobini and I'm an online marketer and entrepreneurship coach. I made fortunes personally with what I'm going to share with you in this free training series, and I really tell you this is so powerful, right? This is powerful. Right now, I want to show you where the gurus are hiding in this industry. Where exactly, and why is it that exactly that the gurus are making so much money and the newbies are out there, just grinding, right? I want to show you something about the invisible laws of marketing, right? Now you have to first of all know there's a difference between advertising and marketing, right? Now advertising is getting people to see what you have to offer, and that's getting traffic, getting eyeballs to your offer. And then you got to know something about marketing is getting conversions, actually getting people who see your offer to buy your offer, right? So there's a difference between advertising and marketing. Right now you see marketing is 90% of a mental exercise and 10% mechanical, right? You see everybody's focusing on 10% mechanical, and the 90% mechanical is what I want to show you here in the undercover tools of marketing. You see, marketing is a psychology. There is a psychology behind marketing, a psychology behind getting someone to get an offer, that something you have to offer. The first is indoctrination, and I'm going to show you what that is. The second is influence. The third is authority, and the fourth is strategy. Now, indoctrination is making your prospect or your customers know exactly who you are and what you have to offer, right? You want to make them believe in you, right? And then in doing that, you will an influence, a certain kind of influence over them, such that you are someone of authority, right? They see you more as a consultant. So you advise your customers to actually get your offer, right? You don't push it on them like a salesman, because nobody wants to sell, and that's the strategy here. You don't worry about selling. You worry, what you're going to do is you want to indoctrinate your customers, you want to influence them, and you want to build authority. You're going to see you as an authority. And when you make a prescription, just like going to the hospital and the doctor tells you to do this and do this and do this and take these pills, and you don't argue because the doctor is perceived as an authority, right? And that's what you want to be in the marketplace. That's exactly what you want to be. So you want to indoctrinate your customers, you want to influence them and build an image of authority, and such that you never have to sell, right? I want to show you exactly how to do this, because there are secrets with which you create this kind of strategy for yourself, right? And when you indoctrinate, you influence, and you make yourself an authority, right? And there are 6 of them. The first is leadership, and I'll tell you about that. The second is power. The third is emotion. The fourth is money. The fifth is a system. The sixth is conditioning, right? And now here we're going to look at leadership, right? And what is leadership, and how do you create influence, right? Influence, indoctrination, and through leadership, right? And I want to show you how this is. Now you're going to position yourself as an authority in the marketplace, right? Now you create your own, you create your own system, right? You cast a clear vision, right? And you want to be very clear. You see, my vision for creating this video for you and this free training series for you is because I want to solve the problem out there in the marketplace, where over 53% of marketers are making no money a month, and over 90% of marketers, 92% to be specific, are making less than $1,000 a month, and that's my vision. So, and here I define my mission. How am I going to do this? And then that's what this training is for. And you want to engineer attention. You want to engineer attention, and you do that by producing results. Then you create your own tribe. You position yourself as an authority, such that you have your own tribe, people who believe in what you do, and you create a kind of tribe that you have people actually following you. Then you set a new record. Set out to solve a problem. Set out to solve a problem. Now I want to tell you something. Set out to solve a problem in the marketplace. Tell yourself, this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what nobody has ever done. Set a new record in the marketplace, and then you have positioned yourself as an authority, right? Now the second thing is power. You see, the marketer is king, not the customer. We've been told for a long time the customer is king, the customer is king. As long as, let me show you this, you must be perceived as possessing all the power. You see, because no one wants to see a salesperson, right? Salespersons don't have power in marketing. The customers have power over the salesperson, right? But you see, if you position yourself as a king, right, and you determine what to sell, and you determine when to sell, and what not to sell, and when not to sell, the marketers will listen to you, right? And you appear not as a salesperson, and such that you engineer respect. People don't have respect for salespersons because they believe they are looking for money, and you engineer in such a way that you create a kind of, you walk your talk. You walk your talk, such that you tell them, if I don't want to sell something, you say, I don't want to sell it. But they say you have it, you say, I don't want to sell it. You see, and you see, how do you do this? How do you engineer such that you have power over the customer, and you are the king and not the customers? How are you going to do? You're going to determine when to open your doors and close them. You see, you don't have your doors open 24 hours of the day. So anytime you open your doors, they are already out there waiting for you. The third is emotion. Now, it will interest you to know this. Selling is nothing but a transference of feelings. You see, people actually buy feelings, and they justify by logic, right? People buy feelings. They tell you, I bought this because it will be useful to me. But the fact is, they actually bought what they felt at the moment, and you can engineer a kind of feeling in your customers, right? Now, people buy in response to your feelings. So feelings are contagious. You can transfer feelings, right? And how do you do this? There's what they call positive expectancy. Positive expectancy is the number one buying emotion. You can engineer it in your customers such that they expect more from you. You present something to them, and they say, wow. And they see that you are out there to give them value. And then now you can engineer loss aversion. You see, you can tell them, this thing I'm giving to you, I'm about to give to you, is closing at so and so and so date. And guess what? You walk your talk, right? You walk your talk. Now, guess what? Fewer than 10% of people in any population take price as one of the top determining factors in making a purchase decision. It will amaze you, right? But you see, over 90% of salespeople sell as if 90% of their prospects buy by price. You see, now this takes me to something I want to tell you about. In money, pre-frame, don't pitch. Because when you come to a customer and say, buy this, he's going to think, I don't have the money to do that. I don't have the money to buy it. But when you tell them, when you engineer authority, and you engineer in such a way that they look at you, they are going to go out there and buy your product. You understand? You provide value for them, and they're going to say, wow, I have never seen this before. And then you don't pitch, right? You leave them. You see, I want to show you something. Price is actually irrelevant. You understand? Don't sell to people. Allow them to become customers, because they want to become customers. People want to buy something, but they don't know what to buy. And so you don't sell them, you allow them to become customers by pre-framing them and not pitching them, right? The next thing is this: you're going to create a system for yourself. Now, if you don't have a system for selling, you are at the mercy of your prospect system for not buying, because you see, we just don't want to buy anything, right? But we need these things, right? Now, you build an emotional commitment. How are you going to create this system, right? Because you build an emotional commitment to buy ever before making a sales proposition. So this is how to create that system of selling, right? Now, you see, and here's how to create that emotional commitment. You motivate them. You don't tell them. Remember, you pre-frame. You don't pitch. You motivate them. You inspire them. You see, you educate them, you create positive expectancy, and you create loss aversion. And this is the system you take and put in your marketing, such that you don't look like a marketer, but you position yourself in a place of authority where you are, people actually want to see you, right? You motivate and inspire them. You talk to their subconscious mind, and they look at you and they say, whatever this guy has to offer, I want to get it. Right, and that's a system for selling that you want to create in your marketing, right? And then the next thing you do, you want to condition your marketing. You turn your marketing into an event, right? You want to make sales in your marketing, you turn it into an event, right? Remember, I told you, you don't open your doors 24 hours of the day. You engineer loss aversion such that you open your doors and you close them. You see that? Now, practice and get comfortable saying no to prospects is important, right? Open your doors and close them. And it positions you in a place of power. You see, don't sell, allow your prospects to become customers, because that's exactly what they want to become. But they just want, they want somebody who will mentally preframe them, and make them to become customers, right? All right, we have this special insider community opening up. If you see the big button under this video, you're gonna see click to provide all right, you're gonna see a button that takes you to insider secrets about what I'm telling you about right now, right? You want to take your marketing to the next level. You want to be a ninja in marketing. You want to know exactly the system that took me from 0 to 6 figures, right? You click on the button below this page, and I'll see you on that page, right? So this presentation is time sensitive. We will take it down very soon, right? And is on how to get instant cash on demand without ever selling anything. You don't want to sell something. You don't want to look like a salesperson, right? So click the button below, and I'll see you on the next page.